Right, so it'll all be on the helmet camera, guys, but so I've given them my name and address there because Code G doesn't say anything about date of birth that I could see. Kept trying to rush me and threaten me with arrest if I didn't find the right section of Code G fast enough, because they have other jobs to get to. Well, I said, well, if you arrest me, it's going to take you longer than allowing me to find the right section of Code G, isn't it? And they won't be getting to other jobs. So they're better off just letting me have the couple of minutes that I need to find the right parts.
You got any idea on you at all, sir?
No, sir.
Okay. Have you got any bank cards or anything that I can confirm that name with?
Not on me, no.
Okay. Are you going to be known to us in police systems?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yes, this isn't the first time that I've been unlawfully, well, arrested actually. I've been unlawfully arrested twice now. Sued both times. Won both times. This will be number 3. I could have not given you my details and just taken the unlawful arrest, but I've got other places to be today.
So, is it 3 Delta uniform?
Yes. Yeah, my handwriting's not so good.
Right, mine's not much better.
Before the storm breaks, the scene opens with a tense calm. The auditor sits across from officers, explaining that he's already provided his name and address, but not his date of birth, because Code G doesn't say I have to. You can almost feel the friction simmering beneath the surface. The officer's tone sharpens, impatience creeping in. Threats of arrest hang in the air. The auditor stays composed, firing back logically, almost taunting them. If you arrest me, it'll take longer than letting me find the right section of Code G. This isn't just a standoff over details. It's a battle over control, and it's only getting started.
Have your body cams been on the whole time?
They have.
Is there a reason you didn't tell me?
Was it not obvious?
No.
Red flashing?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
No.
Well, body cam's been recording the whole time.
So why didn't you tell me at the beginning of the interaction?
I'll be honest with you, I forgot.
Right.
However, we've been having a conversation. I think we've been fairly reasonable and
I don't think you've been reasonable at all. Amicable, yeah. Not rude, but I don't think you've been reasonable, no.
How would you say I was being unreasonable?
By the fact that you won't take my complaint against them. You're happy to take their complaint,
Okay.
based on 3 allegations where you haven't reviewed any footage,
Okay.
any evidence,
Okay.
whereas I'm saying I will show you the evidence of him calling me a TWAT, but you won't take my complaint. That's not reasonable, Constable.
What my preference is, okay, we get you away from here, get you outside, and then I'll listen to your side of the story. At the moment, we've got one version of events where an allegation's been made, obviously, which is why I've requested you details and the offence that's been allegated. I'm more than happy to take your side of the event.
Oh, now you're happy, yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm trying to be I'm trying to explain to you that I want to get
earlier you're saying you weren't going to take mine today.
No, I wasn't originally, and if you're telling me that you can show me, potential footage that may...
But you didn't ask them to show you potential footage.
Because, like I say, I've got 3 witnesses telling me
that... You don't think 3 security guards are going to club up?
Story, do you? You just want to put your own point across.
Okay, go on. You got 3. Yeah, you got 3. You got 3 witnesses.
Witnesses who have all told me that you've said things to them which aren't very nice, which is a public order offence. Okay.
It's not though, is it?
It is. Section 4 of public order. Yes. If it's caused them harassment, alarm, or distress, yes, it is. Okay, and I think you know that as well, don't you? Which is why I've requested you.
It's got to be threatening, abusive, isn't it? Language.
Or visible representation.
Or visible representation, yes. Yeah.
So and abusive, I would argue what you've said is abusive.
Is it? Have you know? What have they told you that I've said?
Like I say, if it does go that far, you can discuss that in interview.
Okay.
If they make a formal complaint, you'll be invited into a voluntary interview.
Okay.
And the investigating officer can discuss that with you there.
That's fine. Well, yeah, once we're done here, I'll show you the footage of him calling me a TWAT, and then I want you to come get his details as well and do the same thing with him.
No worries.
Yeah? Fine. Also, a member of the public that was in here earlier calling me a see you next Tuesday multiple times.
Can I just confirm your second name? Is it UM?
Pardon?
Is it UM at the end?
Your mother, yeah, Mike at the end, yeah.
So uniform Mike?
Yep.
Okay, unfortunately...
The conversation cracks open. The officer, now visibly irritated, demands confirmation of identity. The auditor responds coolly, pointing out he's been unlawfully arrested twice and won both times. The power dynamic flips. He's the one holding the line. Then, the real trigger. The officer admits he forgot to mention his body cam was recording. The auditor pounces. He challenges the double standard. You'll take their complaint, but not mine? The officer tries to calm things down, but the damage is done. The room is thick with tension. Logic versus authority, patience versus pressure. This is where the tone shifts from conversation to confrontation.
Dominic, you're not coming back on our systems at all. It might be because of your address where you're based.
Try it with.
If I can get your date of birth.
Try it with that room 1.
No, what I'm saying is because you're in West Mids, this is a Cambridge address, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
So because you're in West Mids, we don't have access to Cambridge addresses or anything like that. So I can't confirm your address at the moment.
Well, can you not call through to Cambridge and be like, I can literally give you somebody to contact at Cambridge who will confirm who I am.
Who would that be? I also can't confirm your name.
Huh?
I also can't confirm your name.
What do you mean?
I can't confirm who you are because you've given me a name written down on a piece of paper. You've got no ID and you've not given me a date of birth. So at the moment I can't ascertain what your name is because you're not coming back on our system.
What if I can show you a bank statement on my phone with my name and address on it?
It could be anybody's bank statement.
You can literally watch me log into my bank and get it.
If we could just get your date of birth, that would be a lot easier, to be honest.
Give me a pen and paper then.
Thank you.
Am I detained at this point, by the way?
On suspicion of the offence, yes. Whilst I ascertain your name and address, yes, you are.
Okay. And what section is that you're using for the detention?
I don't know. I'm sure you can look it up on your phone.
No, if you're going to detain somebody, you need to know what you're detaining them with. PC brand. I'll ask you again. What are you detaining me under? What section are you using to detain me? I've given you my details.
Just bear with me a minute.
No, I could.
This is the moment the standoff explodes. The officers can't confirm his address, and suddenly, the words drop like a hammer. You're being detained. The auditor freezes, then fires back with absolute precision. What section are you detaining me under? The silence that follows is deafening. The officer hesitates, fumbles, then dismisses the question with sarcasm. A massive tactical mistake. Every second feels heavier, as the auditor keeps pressing for the legal basis. This is the point where the power imbalance tilts, and the officer's confidence begins to crack.
Talking, you don't have to listen if you don't want to. You got me on there?
I think we have, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Just confirm where you were born for me.
You've got me on there, Constable. I've given you all my details. They all match up with the system that you've got on there, and I said I would be known to you. You don't need that. I've given you everything that you need.
Lovely stuff. Okay, wonderful. What we'll do, I'm going to keep hold of this because I need to stick this on our systems later on.
Well, you've just got it on there, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm going to keep hold of it either way because it's easy for me. It's just easier access.
Well, I don't know what you're going to do with that bit of paper. What if that gets lost? What if that gets put in a random bin and somebody else finds it?
I can assure you we've got shredders at the office. That
I've seen the way that police hand personal and private information.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave the premises now.
Right.
Outside. Presumably you've got a vehicle because I can see you've got a motorcycle.
And the purpose for asking me to leave again?
Prevent the breach of the peace.
And what breach of the peace do you suspect would happen?
Based on the fact you've been abusive to the staff here, I don't want anything to.
It has to be, yeah, a breach of the peace constitutes physical threats or actual violence to a person or their property in their presence.
So being abusive to somebody could also constitute.
I've been sat here peacefully, Constable. They're the one that surrounded me and attacked me.
Okay, so what I'm going to ask now is for you to leave the premises, please.
And if I don't?
Okay, I need you to leave the premises.
Okay, and I'm asking what happens if I don't?
I need you to leave the premises, or we'll have to forcibly remove you from the premises.
Using what power?
To prevent a breach of the peace.
And that's...
Public Order Act.
That's not a Public Order Act, is it? It's...
Having finally proven his details are legitimate, the auditor expects release. Instead, the officers order him to leave, citing breach of the peace. The tension spikes again. He refuses at first, demanding to know what law they're using. But when the threat of arrest comes, he steps back, coldly declaring, "Under threat of arrest, I'll move under duress." That single phrase lands like a gavel. The camera catches it all, an exit not of surrender, but of protest. The battle may be paused, but it's far from over.
Not.
Okay.
That's common law. Oh wait, actually, or maybe it has been in the new Public Order Act, actually, isn't it?
I'm going to give you one more opportunity, please, to leave the premises.
Right. Okay. Under threat of violence, I will move. Under threat of arrest, I'll give you my details. So under duress, and you guys will be getting lawsuits. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll stand outside then.
Right, a bit further away for me, please, and then we'll have a conversation.
I'm a bit stuck. I'm gonna have to go up around.
Okay.
Right.
Do you want to tell me your side of the story?
Well, as they said, I went in. I was recording from... Actually, no, I'm not going to give you all that because actually you've taken all my details and you're investigating an alleged offence, so I'm not going to give you any information on that, but I'm going to give you... I want to report the taller one in there, not the glasses.
Which chap? The glasses?
No, not the one with the glasses, the taller one. He was the taller... Yeah, that's the one, bold chap. Yeah, referred to me as a twat in public, in front of all the claimants in there, which, again, if they're saying what I've said is a Section 4, that's definitely a Section 4. So if you're going to prosecute one, you had no choice but to prosecute the other. Thank you. That's it. Simple as that, isn't it?
So he called you a twat. Is there anything...
Outside, the tone flips. Now he's on offense. Calm, but furious. The auditor lays out a list of accusations. Verbal abuse, physical contact, a phone jab to the forehead, attempt to shut off his camera. He frames it all with precision. This isn't ranting, it's strategy. Every line builds his case. He turns the narrative back on them. If what I said is Section 4, then so is what they did. It's poetic justice. The man once cornered, now drawing his own legal line in the sand.
Yeah, it's called me as well. The one with glasses has hit me in the forehead with his phone. He's shoved me on the back of the head with his elbow. Huh?
What was the reason for that?
I don't know. He didn't like it. He didn't like what I was doing.
See what it shows.
Oh, I'm going to make a subject access request for that CCTV as well. But yeah, absolutely. But yeah, he's at one point he got his phone out and was asking why. He's asking, "Oh, how do you like it if somebody's shoving a phone in your face?" That doesn't bother me at all. And then he's getting closer and closer and goes like that into my forehead, clearly on purpose. And then yeah, he was behind me, clearly shoved. Multiple times they've tried to grab and detach my camera from my helmet or turn it off, I'm not really sure, but from behind. Yeah, and it will all be on their CCTV. The way they've surrounded me and been aggressive towards me is unprecedented. It's ridiculous. Okay, so, but again, you said you don't have time to look at my camera for an hour, but you've got time to go down check their CCTV.
I'm not going to go and watch the footage that you've got on your phone. It's because this job's been open for a while, hasn't it?
Huh?
This
I've been recording now for an hour and 20 odd minutes.
So it wouldn't be proportionate in my time to spend.
But you said you're going to go check their CCTV.
I'm going to go and look at CCTV regarding the potential assault you've just alleged. However, my suspicion would be that they've used it to maintain control over yourself.
I'm sat on a chair doing nothing.
Enough, and that's what I'm going to go and check out.
So if I'm sat on a chair doing nothing and they've come and done that to me...
Absolutely, if you sat on a chair and someone just come and put their hand in your face, then absolutely, I agree with you.
Thank you.
That's what I need to go and check. However, what I'm saying is I'm not going to...
Literally, as soon as they said they're calling the police, I said, fine, I don't want you coming here and then going around Birmingham looking for me. I said, I'll wait for you, because I thought we were going to have no problems, because ultimately, I may have been trespassing, that's a civil issue, not your problem. But what they allege is ridiculous, okay? So, once it comes back that that's false, right, there's no evidence to support it, okay, I want you to get them done for wasting your time, making false allegations, interrupting my freedom to privacy. Okay.
Just let me address one thing at a time, because I'm not that.
The deeper he goes, the clearer it gets. This isn't just about a disagreement. It's about principle. He insists all the proof is there on camera and CCTV, yet the officers claim they don't have time to review it. Then he drops the ultimate point. Trespass is a civil matter, not criminal. He's done nothing that justifies this level of interference. What follows is a masterclass in calm defiance. A man outnumbered, yet unwavering, defending not just himself, but the principle of accountability.
Assessing what's going on. When you came in, what was I doing?
You were sat down.
Doing what?
I don't know.
Doing nothing. Sat there peacefully, chatting nicely to the rather larger guy. I don't want to be rude, but identifying way. Chatting very politely to him. You came in, and then you went and spoke to them. In what world does it look like I'm the one that's been aggressive when I'm sat there? I've got security in front of me, hands in my face. And I don't think they were all there, but all three of them surrounding me, doing that, moving their camera in my face, in what world does that look like I'm being aggressive?
All I will say, okay.
But you should be good at assessing a situation, Constable.
You're aware that we have a national decision-making model?
Yes.
Yep. So we go into a location, as you say, we assess what we've got in front of us. Yes, you may be sat down. Yes, you may not be being abusive or whatnot at the time. I have an allegation from a member of the public stating that you've done X, Y, Z. I have to take that seriously. Don't have a duty about to investigate it like I'll be doing with the same allegations that you've made. Yeah. However, hindsight's a wonderful thing, isn't it? If I'm not there, I've not seen what's happened, I can't say for sure. At the moment, I've got 3 against 1 telling me one thing, and you're telling me another thing. So I've got to go off what I've got. I
think it's completely wrong that instead of when the evidence is right there available to you, instead of checking the evidence, you've gone straight to invading my right to privacy. Okay. Because may say...
Sorry, what's this right to privacy?
My details that you've taken, stolen from me today, I will say.
Ascertained.
Stolen from me, I will say. Okay? Under fear of arrest, I've given them. That's stealing in my eyes. Yeah. Okay? So I will say stolen. My details that you've stolen from me today, when the evidence was there, you say it's not proportionate because it takes too much time, right? I say my right to privacy outweighs your ability to move on to the next job because they've made false allegations. That's my view, and the courts will see what the court's view on that is, because I will be suing you for this. I will be taking it to court. No worries. Again, twice I've won already, and you will be the third. Okay. You have messed up today.
By now, the tone is ice cold. The auditor dismantles their logic piece by piece. He accuses them of breaking their own national decision-making model and taking his details without cause. You stole my information, he declares, and he means it. What follows is pure courtroom language: proportionality, privacy, rights, oversight. He's no longer reacting. He's building his legal case in real time, setting the stage for the lawsuit he promises is coming. This moment defines his entire channel's ethos. Knowledge is the ultimate weapon.
Again, the offence that I'm alleging.
Yeah, so we're going to record it.
Yeah.
So it'll be on our systems.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is I'm not going to take a statement for you at this point in time because I've taken one from them.
So will somebody be in touch with me to take a statement?
Yeah, so obviously we've got your email.
Yeah.
Phone number will be preferable, but email's fine if you want to leave it at that.
Well, trust me, I'm much more responsible on my email than my phone number.
So somebody should make contact with yourself. Obviously it's a counter allegation at this stage, so...
Well, it's not, they're two separate, then that's not counter, is it? I'm not saying, this but that. They've made an allegation, fine, but I'm making they're two separate individual apart, they're not counter.
They'll have to investigate it either way.
Yeah.
Like I say,
Wait for the sirens.
Sorry, so yeah, somebody make contact with you. I know obviously your address isn't on us, so that's fine.
Right.
So it'll be an email to yourself discussing next steps.
Okay.
What I would presume will probably happen is you'll be invited in for a voluntary interview,
right,
and you'll get to give your account that way anyway.
Right, okay. So in terms of at the beginning when you said it wasn't proportionate to check an hour's worth of my footage, but you've just spent 45 minutes in there.
Taking a statement.
Yeah, so you say it's not proportionate, but it wouldn't have needed to be the whole hour. It wouldn't have needed to be the whole hour.
No. Like I said, I'm not going to discuss the offence with you any further.
Exactly.
There's an allegation being made, and like I say, you'll have to be invited in for a voluntary interview.
Right, okay. And one more thing, I want to make another complaint which you can record for me.
Yeah.
A member of the public that was in there came up to me, called me a "see you next Tuesday" multiple times. I did tell you while you're in there, but you didn't listen. Okay. Multiple times, threatened to take me outside himself. If he sees me outside, we'll be rolling around on the floor. It'll be a different matter. He literally came in while you were in there, but obviously I didn't want to go in there to grab you because I didn't want you to then arrest me for breach of the peace. But he's a claimant in there. They'll have all his details on record, so you can get his details from him. I can show you a picture now. I can email that across to you.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that's fine.
So I'll show you who he is, just in case you do see him around. Bear with me, guys. No, I don't think there's anything else I need from you right now, other than,
This is the finale. Sharp, cinematic, and satisfying. The auditor warns of IOPC complaints and lawsuits. He's calm, confident, and relentless. The officer, clearly worn down, tries to end it. Then comes the unfiltered outburst. You can bugger off now. That's the breaking point. The moment that tells you everything about who really lost control. The camera lingers as they drive away, leaving the auditor standing tall. He ends it his way, pointing out every procedural failure, every ignored policy, and every second of unlawful power. The voice fades, but the message doesn't. Know your rights, or they'll write the story for you.